Hey, what's up? It's Ayodeji here, and today we'll be talking about my experience with the AirPods 3 clone. Now, I've taken a look at some other clones like the i15, which was supposed to be an AirPods 2 clone, and the Air 3 Pro, which was also supposed to be an AirPods Pro clone. But those weren't any good, so what about this one? Let's find out in this video. The box and packaging in general is low quality and totally not worth talking about, although we still have to. There is no Apple text or Apple logo anywhere, which is smart of them really. There is a couple of text and an image at the back and an embossed image of the AirPods at the front. The clone's case is also quite similar to the real AirPods 3 from what I've seen. The color is also very close to that of the real AirPods. There is no text at the back, which probably makes it easier for you to tell that it's a clone when someone is trying to sell you these. But I have seen more expensive clones with one-to-one boxes and the text at the back, and so really the text is not really a way to identify clones now in 2022. To be clear, I haven't exactly used the AirPods 3, but I have seen it in person and I've seen a couple of videos on it. The case doesn't look or feel like cheap plastic unlike some other clones. They are actually really well built. Even the hinge is really stable and firm like original AirPods. The indicator on the front is a bit smaller and dimmer. The earbuds themselves are right about the same size as AirPods Pro, which is technically what the AirPods 3 themselves are based on. And the bulb is slightly flatter and larger, just like the real AirPods 3. The design is quite close to that of the real AirPods 3, although the stems are not any shorter than the AirPods Pro and they are also slightly thicker if you look enough. The software is where this thing really shines. And Apple is known for having a very closed off ecosystem, but somehow they managed to make this pair of clone actually trick or fool Apple's operating system into believing it's an actual pair of AirPods 3. And I promise if you hit that subscribe button, you get $1 million. Are you trying to fool us? No, I'm not trying to fool you. Let's just get back to the video. It has the pop-up animation and even requires you to hold the button to pair like real AirPods. And after they are paired, they function almost like real AirPods on the software side. If you get into settings, you'll find that it has every setting and detail you'll expect from the real AirPods, including a serial number and a warranty, which is fake of course. The settings actually control things like automatic ear detection and spatial sound, which just worsens the sound quality and gets rid of the little bass it has. The battery indicator is also fairly accurate most times, both for the case and the earbuds. Even features like live listen work, and the trigger Apple's learn more about your AirPods tip, but the software isn't perfect either. It reports false charge levels for the earbuds about 2 out of 5 times when you open the case. These also have the remove to pause feature, just like the real earbuds. Now, they don't have proximity sensors, so I think they are achieving this using a touch sensor, which sort of mimics skin detection like the real AirPods 3. So they might keep playing in your palm, but they won't keep playing in your pockets, which is probably a good thing. There's also touch controls here, which is also sort of what the AirPods 3 actually uses, but these get a lot of accidental touches, especially when you're trying to adjust the fit in your ears. Unlike the Air 3 Pro, the grills are actually there and not just painted on or glued on like stickers. Just like the AirPods 2 and every other plastic tipped pair of earbuds, these hurt my ears and they don't stay in, so it was really hard to use this for the amount of days that I did. They get really loud and try to maintain the sound quality, although you can hear a bit of distortion at every level in the voice frequencies. They also have really shallow bass depth. It's there, but I can't really feel it. The sound is actually pretty decent, and as I said, the bass is there, but you can't compare it to the 160-pound AirPods 3. The earbuds lasted over 5 hours during my testing, and the case would only charge it twice, so you'd get about 15 hours ish of playtime with the case. It charges via lightning, which is impressive. You might not believe it, but it also has MagSafe and wireless charging, which works sort of. I mean, it's really slow and the magnets aren't exactly strong. But I'm surprised it even exists at all in a £10 clone. Yeah, you heard me right. It's £10 for this, which is crazy cheap. I didn't exactly mail the charging time for the case, but it charges pretty fast, although the same cannot be said for the earbuds themselves. 10 minutes inside the case, you only get you like 9 to 12% of charge. And I don't know how long it takes to charge fully either, because for some reason, it doesn't charge at a stretch. If you are really interested in showing off and for some reason, you can wait for like 2 weeks or more to get this, maybe buy this. But I am in no sense recommending this in place of actual AirPods. If you want the Apple feel, but you don't really care about the high quality audio, then yes, get it if you want. Or spend £25 extra and get something decent from a decent brand like Soundcore. These clones are getting really good, and I bet if you spend a bit more, you'd get one with even better features and sound quality. So you really need to be careful while buying used or refurbished earpods on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. You are safer getting new ones from Apple or Amazon or Best Buy or Currys or wherever, or getting budget earbuds instead of trying to get a cheaper deal for a used pair of AirPods. I'll probably make a video on how to identify clone AirPods, since I actually used one for weeks, months ago, without even realizing it, because it was so good and it even had noise cancellation. But till then, that's been it for this video. Follow me on Twitter and I'll catch you in the next video.